Slow, Ticonderoga.
Yep.
I'm going to try and give you a
Here we are, folks, at the site of the Catamount Tavern in Bennington, Vermont. We're here in early October of 2011. The Catamount Tavern, which was built in 1767, was originally named the Green Mountain Tavern. The Council of Safety and the Green Mountain Boys met there from 1767 to 1775. On May 9th, 1775, Ethan Allen and 270 men, 40 of whom were Green Mountain Boys, captured Fort Ticonderoga from the British. And the cannons that were captured there were brought across into Massachusetts to Boston by Colonel Knox, later became general, and delivered to George Washington, which made possible the successful evacuation of Boston. The tavern burnt down in 1871, and it was quite a loss when it happened, and it's quite a historical spot. Here was Ethan Allen's stomping grounds, and most of the early settlers of Connecticut, of Vermont, were from Connecticut. And of course, Catamount is the mountain lion, and there is a mountain lion. They believe the last one shot here, and it was in really part of the 20th century, early 1900s. Although I've heard people say they've seen evidences of catamounts. I don't know if that's the case, recent evidence. Anyway, Ethan Allen was quite a very colorful figure, to say the least. He was further north in Vermont. He's actually captured by the British, spent some time in a British prison, several years. He was actually in England in prison and came back, was in New York for a while, New York City, and made his way back here and settled in what is now Burlington, Vermont, and you could actually visit his homestead. But here in this location, if you visit the Vermont Historical Society in the capital of Vermont, you'll see a partial replica of the Catamount Tavern, and you'll see a chair with I guess a New Yorker, or Yorker they call them. These were the folks that were from New York State that were given grants by the governor of New York, and the Green Mountain Boys were given grants, land grants, from the governor of New Hampshire, Bennington Wentworth, hence the name of the town of Wentworth. And so there was a conflict, but they would do is they would tie these people up, put them in a chair, hoist them on a lamp or a post, and leave them there for a while. So it was not a very comfortable place. And we're just down the street from the Battle of Bennington Memorial. The battle didn't actually take place in Vermont. It took place right next door in New York State. But this is where the headquarters was, so it's called the Battle of Bennington. But it's a great place to visit if you're ever in this region. I highly recommend it. Lots of history here.